Hi, this is Ron Nutter with another edition of TechBytes with Ron Nutter Product Review. Today we're looking at the Luuao Heat Shrink Solder Seal Connectors. Boy, that was a mouthful, and 3 things you need to know. If you get value from this video, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video. I'd really appreciate it. Now on to what we're here for. Anytime you've got to patch two or connect two different wires together, it sometimes is not going to go well. I mean, early on, I would, twist them together, did the best I could, put some electrical tape on it, and, that was pretty much all that I knew to do. And then I learned about soldering, so that made it a little bit better, but then you still had to seal it up. Well, these shrink solder seal connectors make life easier for everybody, and there's a lot of things that they offer you that just adds, honey to the pot, so to speak. Thing number 1, color code your connections. Now, how often when you're trying to patch some wiring in your car or in the house, you may know today what that goes to, but a week or two down the road or several months, you may not remember what that wiring is for. There are colored rings on each type of the solder seal connectors, and that's going to help you a lot, because especially as harnesses go from one end to the other, it's possible they might change color connections. They shouldn't, but they might change connections at a junction point, and this helps you make it a little bit easier to keep track of what's going on. Now, there are different size solder seals, so the trick will be, and you'll figure this out very quickly, to use the solder seal connector that just fits over the wire. And then you'll have especially when you shrink it up with some sort of heat gun, you're going to have a good watertight connection and one that's going to have solder in it, and you shouldn't really have any problems at that point. Thing number 2, vibration free and shake proof. Now, that's the thing where another thing that the solder seal connectors bring to the table is that they securely grab both sides of the connection and keep it from moving. And then when you add the solder to the middle, that thing comes apart, somebody else got a hold of it and yanked it on you. It's not going to do it on its own. Not from what I've seen. And so what that means is there's going to be no need to go back and redo the job. Thing number 3, this is great to use in areas of moisture, grease, salt water, anytime you don't have dry connections, because over time, moisture, if it gets into that connection, you're going to have a problem. But with these solder seal connectors, that's one less thing you got to worry about. So think about, take a look at this. Think about getting one of these for your home today. You may not need it today, you may not need it tomorrow, but when you need it, it's going to be priceless. If you get value from this video, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.